Want more coffee? Well, if you're on vacation, that first or last cup of joe of the day will be essential in enjoying your vacation. In today's short video, we'll look at 3 places in the Gatlinburg area that will help you fill your cup and keep you going. Welcome to Bear Facts, where we explore the Smoky Mountains one quick cup of coffee at a time. Okay, so you're ready for that first or maybe last cup of coffee for the day, and you need it now. But you're in a strange city and you want your coffee to be reliable and easy to access. But where do you go? Well, today we will look at 3 places you might find your next cup of coffee when visiting Gatlinburg or Pigeon Forge. More importantly, all of these places are within a mile of one another and are places you can drive to, park your car for free, and not worry about a mile-long hike. Because who wants to walk a mile to get a cup of coffee? That cup is supposed to help you walk that mile. So, one thing you might notice or learn quickly about Gatlinburg is that parking is not the easiest thing to find. Oh, there are plenty places you can park, but unless you land one of those precious few and hard to find golden free spots, you're going to pay to park in Gatlinburg. These coffee places are going to be helpful for those heading into the Great Smoky Mountain Park or heading through Gatlinburg to get to Pigeon Forge. If this is your plan and you want to start your day with a cup of coffee, then you might run into a problem getting your coffee. The biggest obstacle is the parking issue. You will also most likely have to pay a parking fee and then still have to walk to get to your coffee, which is a huge inconvenience. Well, don't worry, we got you covered with a few reliable options. Each of these locations are on Route 321 heading towards the Smoky Mountain National Park. More importantly, each has actual free parking and you can order, pick up, and leave with your precious cup of caffeine without a huge hassle or disruption to your schedule. The first coffee place we'll point out on your way to Gatlinburg on 321 is an American classic, McDonald's. Okay, so I never promised the coffee places were going to be locally grown or special, but McDonald's are inexpensive, convenient, and most importantly, reliably consistent in quality. You know what to expect and about what you will pay. This location is about 3 miles from the intersection of 321 and 441. We have stopped many times to use the restroom, grab a quick coffee, or even a cheap snack. And as long as you don't plan on trying to take a left turn when leaving, getting in and out is pretty easy. And yes, it can get busy. It's a good size location and the lines move pretty quickly. This McDonald's opens for business at 5:30 a.m. So they will be your best and quickest shot at a cup of coffee if you're heading out early. I actually enjoy their cold brew coffees and think the prices are pretty reasonable. They close at 11 p.m. most days, but 12 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge are not generally known as owl-friendly, so if you want a late-night treat or a cup of coffee, this is going to be your easiest and cheapest option most nights. But maybe you're looking for more variety of caffeine choices or you need a stronger cup of coffee. Believe it or not, Starbucks is just down the road from McDonald's. If you're fixing for your favorite Starbucks drink, then you're in luck. There are actually 2 Starbucks in Gatlinburg. Unfortunately, neither one offers mobile orders. Sorry, thought I'd get that bad news out of the way first, but you can still use your app to pay, just not order. One of Gatlinburg's Starbucks location is on 441, a few miles from the actual park entrance. If you're already in Gatlinburg, this is a great location. But if you're passing through, it is not so convenient. Easy to access or free parking is not available at this location, so it's not going to be the best place if you want an in-and-out coffee experience. The other Gatlinburg location is inside Food City. Now, unless you've been to the south, many people might not be familiar with this chain of grocery stores, but they're a pretty big thing in the south. It's a reliable one-stop place for all your food and basic needs. I'm not going to talk much about them, but if you're camping or need some basic supplies, this Food City has hot and refrigerated pre-made foods as well as a full store of other things you might need. They will be your closest full-size grocery store if you're staying in Gatlinburg or plan on camping anywhere close to the Gatlinburg Smoky Mountain entrance. Not that I don't love talking about Food City, but here's why I brought them up. Food City has a partnership with Starbucks. Not all food cities have one, but most of the ones in the Smoky Mountains seem to have one, and this one has a Starbucks. The best part is that they are a full-service location. Not to say the supply issues might not take out your favorite drink, but you're very likely to find anything you want here that you would find in a regular Starbucks in a regular location. This location is about 2.5 miles from the 321-441 intersection, so it's not very far to drive if you need a Starbucks, and they are far more convenient to access than the downtown Gatlinburg Starbucks. The baristas are fully trained Starbucks experts and are familiar with all your favorite drinks. Parking at Food City is free, and the lot is pretty big. You can easily stop and get your coffee as you head on to your next stop. The best part about this location is the hours. If you're planning an early morning hike, you can get your coffee as early as 6 a.m. This location advertises they open at 6 and close at 9 daily. Please keep in mind that lines can get long, and leave extra time in your schedule if you plan on stopping. Before I tell you about our last location on our list, if you have enjoyed this video, please help support us by clicking the like button and subscribing to our channel. Every view counts, and we appreciate your comments. The final coffee stop I'm gonna point out is an actually locally owned establishment, Mad Dog's Creamery and Donuts. They are the closest coffee shop to Gatlinburg I'm going to talk about on the list. And truthfully, they aren't really a coffee shop, but they sell coffee, so I'm going to talk about them. Yes, you can get a cup of coffee here, but it will be a straight up cup of coffee. What makes them worth talking about is their donuts, and of course ice cream. Can't be a respectable donut shop without serving some kind of coffee. The location has an easy parking lot, and you can stop and just grab your coffee and donut to go, or there are places to sit and enjoy your early morning pick-me-up. There is a fun, giant life-size bear in front that you can get the perfect family photo shoot in front of, without the crowds you see in Gatlinburg. So, even if you're more serious about your donuts and coffee as an afterthought, head on down to Mad Dog's Creamery and Donuts. If you want the freshest donuts, then you can get them when their doors open at 7 a.m. Like I said, the coffee isn't their feature item, but they will serve a cup of coffee with your early morning donut. By stopping here, you will also be supporting a locally owned business and getting a more genuine Smoky Mountain experience. As always, we hope you've enjoyed our video. Please help our channel to grow by clicking the like button and subscribing. And stay informed about new video releases by clicking the notification button. Thanks again for watching us at Bear Facts of the Smoky Mountains.